Hello everyone, welcome back to our segment called Distant Youth. I am here with my host, Daniel.
I'm your
aka
co-host
Danny.
too. You can just call me co-host.
Well,
You don't have to boost my
technically-
ego like that, Darla.
Oh my god.
You don't have to make me feel all special like that. Oh my god, you're so kind.
Bro has Stockholm syndrome.
It's been too long. It's been too long. It is currently January 24th. It is now 7:14 for me, 10:14 for Darla. We are recording late at night for you guys' entertainment. And, you know, honestly, I was thinking about airing these episodes later. But I'm not sure yet. I like the fact that I think more people would watch in the East Coast. So I feel like airing it like at 7 your guys' time is way better. Gives that evening vibe. It's like, hey, you know, chill out, lay your feet out, look, sit on that recliner chair that you know you can't afford, and just listen to us talk about what the fuck ever.
Yeah, unfiltered, unbothered.
Unfiltered, unbothered, unfazed. Like the face
Not
command.
surprised. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
You know,
god.
let me tell you, you know how that fan base is like so annoying? They're like, peace clan.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, like,
Tell me,
I was
Darla.
watching this. Listen, I was watching this movie earlier, right?
Yeah.
And so it had Keanu Reeves.
Roofs. Keanu Reeves. Yo, it's Keanu Groovy.
No,
My
and
favorite
it's,
actor.
Shut up. It was Keanu Reeves, and you know that clip where he's there like with the headphones on, and then he's like eating something and sipping wine, and then he starts crying.
No, I haven't seen that. What the fuck?
All right, so maybe if the editor can play that quick video. It's like legit a second.
I've never seen that before, but
Sorry, but yeah, it's that clip, right?
mhm.
And so it originated from a movie, like a romantic comedy movie, I guess, and it's one of my favorites. So I was.
Is it that
watching
one where they like fuck in like the meadows?
No.
No? Never
No.
mind. I didn't know Keanu Reeves was in a romantic comedy.
Yeah. It's
That
one of
that doesn't
it's
seem very
like-
fitting for his character. But then again, he was in Toy Story 4. He played that pretty good.
Have you ever seen Always Be My Maybe?
Always be my baby. No, I've not.
My maybe.
My maybe. No.
All right, then I guess that's gonna be on our watch list.
Just like you were on the FBI's watch list.
What?
I
No,
don't
you're
know.
on the FBI watch list.
Why am
my
I
guy.
on the FBI watch list? What did I do?
I think we all know.
I think you said too much. I think it's all ogre now.
Anyways, so in that scene, right? I'm watching that, and then my brother's like, "Oh my god, it's that one scene from TikTok," and so I got so mad, and I was like, "You know what? I can't even watch this movie anymore." You just like soiled it,
If it's not from TikTok, it's not worth my time.
soiled it.
So, yeah,
You soiled it.
it's all too common now. You hear a song like, you know, "Gold Digger" by Kanye West, and you think, oh, it's from TikTok because it's trendy, and it's like,
Or it's like some kid going to a John Wick movie, and then they're like, "Oh my god, it's that guy from Fortnite."
Of course.
Or what's the other one? Oh, I know that anime. He was from Fortnite.
This generation needs to be bombed. Like, actually nuked. There's a TikTok I saw too where like it was comparing the old logos of society, like Coke, Pepsi, all that, to the new ones. And then like my friend sent that to me, and I was like, dude, this society just needs a fucking hard restart. Like we just need to fucking hard nuke this shit. I'm so sick.
Hard reset.
Hard reset, bro.
Manual reset.
Fucking control alt delete kind of reset. No, but like
Factory reset.
I really liked the old logos personally. Like even like I don't know.
The old McDonald's.
Yeah, but I mean, well, as McDonald's always, I thought McDonald's always looked the same.
No. Oh my, maybe it could have been different for you guys. However.
Oh, you mean the
here-
buildings?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I remember that. And or no, that was not you. Excuse me. Sorry, I just have so many friends.
Oh my god, it must be nice. It must be nice to be like
No,
you.
we were talking about how all the buildings were like being changed and shit, and like they used to look like the red barn feel. And by the way, Darla was sick, so excuse her coughing. She had a huge hiatus where she could not do shit, and it was not COVID-20, so don't worry, guys.
Yeah, don't worry.
It was
I
the
do
prequel.
not have COVID.
We were talking about how the McDonald's barn like things, like the barn design was completely extinct, and now and now the building's just like a boring, like rectangle now. And my friend was like saying, "Oh, they made it that way because, it's easier to commercialize and it makes it easier to sell if they never need to sell the building." And I'm like, "Who the fuck? When have you ever seen a McDonald's like sell their building?" I have never seen a McDonald's go from one place to another. I've only ever seen McDonald's just like becoming more of them. Like I've never seen a McDonald's be replaced by something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like why would they need to make their restaurants like commercialized if they're not even fucking selling them? They're gonna be there forever. This
Well,
country
I
eats like
didn't
shit,
see-
so it's just gonna. Well, there's no need to move them.
Yeah. I haven't personally seen a McDonald's be like commercialized or whatever. However, what I have seen is a Dollar Tree turned into a 7-Eleven.
Well, Dollar Tree is Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is not going to last. In fact, I've seen a Dollar Tree replace another store though. I've kind of seen the other way around. But I have not seen a 7-Eleven replace a Dollar Tree though. I don't know
I've
what New
seen
Jersey's
a
on,
Dollar
bro,
Tree
but
been replaced. I got so sad when I saw it because it was like so close to my house too.
yeah.
So I was like, "Oh my god, Dollar Tree!" But then they took it down and replaced it with the 7-Eleven.
Are we going to talk
And I
about
was
how
like-
inflation is so bad now that
It's
nothing's even a dollar anymore?
$1.25. I got so mad because again, I went to Dollar Tree today and I wanted some candy. So I went to go buy some candy, and when I'm looking around, it's like, you know how it shows $1, like the big $1 sign?
Yeah.
Now it's even bigger and it says $1.25.
Like that's going to help them sell them better.
I got so mad. I was like, $1.25.
What a steal. No,
I
it's
got
just
so mad.
it's just, and what was I going to say about that? 99 cents is doing the same thing. Where I think everything is like $1.99 now, which really sucks. I guess it's at the point where they literally couldn't make profit if it was for $1. So maybe that's why they do that. I don't know. I would think you'd try to.
Realistically, we're entering a recession.
Yeah.
So-
This economy's always had fucking problems. I don't have a strong enough opinion for those, to be honest, for the economy wise.
I don't buy groceries, so I don't really have a say in that yet, other than I just see these prices, bro.
I see these prices and I think, Dollar Tree, why do you gotta lie to my face? And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just gonna get worse. I mean, what are they gonna do? Delete people's money from the bank and make it?
Pretty soon it's
you
gonna
know,
be like China. Like, you know, with
communism.
what do you call that thing in China that they have? Fuck. Yo, I starts with the C. I know it.
Chinese people.
No, not that. It's like credit. What is it?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, what are you talking?
Social points. There is like social
credit.
Yeah, something like that. Social points, social credits. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
Maybe the editor can correct me when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong.
I know. I don't know why that was a meme for a while.
Because it's like a real thing in China, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea on that, to be honest. I don't have a strong opinion on that shit. What the fuck is social credit?
I feel like that's what our economy is going to end up turning into.
I don't even know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I remember someone explained it to me. I'm trying to see how I can like describe it to you without being wrong. And then like, you know,
maybe knowing what it is for a start. I mean, I don't know. I've only ever seen social credit in those memes, and I'm sure that's real. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about at this point. We went from Dollar Tree to Chinese marketing. I don't care about this shit. You want to talk about anything Chinese? That sounded like a really bad lead. But apparently their architecture is pretty shit. Like their buildings and stuff like that. And of course I am talking about the same country who made the Great Wall of China. So in a sense, I mean, they have the upper hand in that, but apparently I've been learning like in school, like their architecture is kind of outdated compared to the US. And it's interesting because their concept of statics and like stability for buildings is like been kind of off lately, causing buildings to not be supported properly and thus crumbling and killing people.
Right.
And who doesn't love buildings crumbling and killing people? I'm just saying that I think China has something going on that's a little bit right, I guess, but I'm not a communist. That's my main point.
True. Do you feel as though that system should be placed here in America?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a strong enough opinion on this shit, to be honest. This is something I'm kind of like, this is beyond my knowledge, so I don't know. If it is what I think it is, which is like, you know, judging with your eyes and being like, okay, is this person fit for a loan? Will they pay me back? Do they look like they'd pay me back? Or do they seem like they'd pay me back? Do their records show that they would pay me back? If the answer is no, then maybe it's best you don't get a loan. I think some places still have that like that like structure, but I don't know. A lot of places, you know, are like, we don't give a fuck about your credit score. We'll just give you the money and, you know, expect payment soon.
You know what this conversation reminds me of? That time we were on FaceTime while I was doing my financial literacy homework.
Oh.
And what ended up happening, you were like, no, don't press that button. Why'd you click that one? And then I was like, because it's not letting me choose anything else. And so we saw this girl go into debt. And then you're like, see, this is how the U.S. government fucks you over.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No. What were you doing? Like, you said you were doing homework, but what was the homework?
Financial literacy.
But what was the assignment? Was it like a...
Yeah, like car loans.
Oh. I don't I don't fucking remember, dude. To be honest, that would have been really good if I remembered, but I have no one to blame but myself for my shitty memory.
I found it funny because you were just there. You were like, no, see? You're like, see, this is what they do. They fuck you over with
They
these
do.
fucking stupid
Very
shit.
much. Oh shit. Very much so. Jesus Christ. I am really gassy today. I apologize. Yeah, but I mean, you know, car loan. I mean, loans should be only taken if you're just responsible. But you know, loans sound like a cool thing to people that don't know exactly what a loan is. Like a loan. Oh, cool. You're loaning me money. Great.
No.
Like they don't know how that
what?
works. You know.
I feel like people open up a credit card.
Me?
To every fucking store. And then they just let that shit rack
What?
up to the point
Okay,
now they're in
can we talk
debt.
about that? Why has like there were so when I was working at El Pollo Loco, I would work
Uh-huh.
the drive-through, and holy fuck, like sometimes they would open their wallets and I would get a glimpse of how many cards they had, and I'm like, Jesus fuck, dude, do you need more cash for your cards? Do you need more wallet for your fucking cards, man? Like what the fuck?
There's people out there.
And I was thinking
that,
like, okay, maybe
open
they're
them.
like checking account cards, or I don't know, like maybe they each card's for a different account. But I don't know. It just seems weird to have like 50 cards. They weren't gift cards. They were actual Visa, like debit or credit cards. I was just like, why do you
from,
need
like,
that many?
Probably different stores, because when you open up a credit card for a certain store, you get rewards and shit.
Yeah, no, I actually have like a lot of points I need to redeem. I haven't done that yet.
Like in TJ Maxx, they were like so they were always pressing me to like, oh, get someone to open a card.
Yeah.
Get someone to open
Yeah.
a card.
Same with
Eventually to
Home
the
Depot.
point- yeah, like it came to the point where like I had a hard time convincing them, because like no one wants to open a fucking credit card. Let's be realistic. Not in this time or like era or whatever. So we came to a point where like management called me and they're like, well, you haven't really gotten any cards yet. I'm like, well, no matter how much convincing I have done to get someone to open up a card, they don't want to open one.
Also,
so how
don't
is that
they-
really my fault?
Don't they hold up the line if they say yes?
Yeah.
That's another thing. I would
But
hate to be
it came to
responsible
the
for
point-
that
It came to the point that they were gonna almost fire me because
because
I
of your
didn't-
lack of credit cards,
yeah.
your lack of selling out. Yeah, and
It's like-
it's a do or die thing. Man, really? They were gonna fire you though?
Yeah.
Man, fuck TJ Maxx.
Literally.
Anyone who works at TJ Maxx, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I love you,
They
but
can take their $13 and shove it up their
Yeah.
ass.
if you work at TJ Maxx, you guys could probably find better. It's not worth
And
it.
you're not allowed. It's like you're not allowed to work anything more than 5 hours if you're part time. So
Yeah, right.
it really sucked. So yeah, I can say fuck that job.
Yeah, no. That doesn't sound. I mean, like, goddamn. That's like upselling. They're really gonna fire you because you're not upselling.
Nope.
Like in a sense that isn't. I don't know. That's really strict, to be honest.
Like my head manager was like, well, you haven't gotten any cards. And I was like, well, that's because every time I convince them, no one wants to open one. They're like, have you even tried? I was like, yeah, I have tried.
Yeah, I did actually. So you want to suck my ass?
So they told me away, and it kind of sounded like manipulating. So I looked at her and I was like, ah, yes, sales manipulation. I do love manipulating, like, people that come in.
Yeah.
And then she looked at me and she got so mad and she was like, that's not manipulation. I was like, okay.
I think they do. I think managers or supervisors get like bonuses depending on the credit cards you sell. But
Oh, yeah, they do.
I mean, if that's the case, why don't you go fucking sell the credit cards, you fucks? You know what
She
I'm saying?
did.
Yeah.
She was like telling me, she's like, it's so easy. See, I can probably get one right now.
And I'm sure she did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes this. I mean, in the sense, it's like it is part of your job, so I do kind of understand them giving some, like heckling you about it a little bit, but I would not understand firing someone over it. Then again, I mean, their mentality is just like, oh, we could replace her with someone who will really put like 101 into their job and like, actually devote themselves to the craft.
It's so funny because they're like, well, we can replace you easily, and it's like, well, shit, I can replace his job easily. So
Yeah, it's like it's a standoff situation. So what? No, bitch.
It's like, shit, well, I could just replace his job easily.
Yeah.
And I won't tell you guys. I'll just not come to work. Which is a funny thing because that's what I actually did. I did not come in my last 2 weeks. I was going to, but then an incident happened. So I was like, you know what? I was like,
fuck them.
Guys.
Yeah. Fuck them. They don't need you. And you don't need them. And that's why you're way better off in that bakery that you're in.
Oh, I'm not even better off in there either. They got on my last nerve too. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm like, how are you guys even managers? Like, I could probably be a better manager.
Anyone can do what they do. It just requires a lot of motivation.
Like, shit, I could wear some pants and act like I'm the shit and boss everyone around.
Yeah, I can get away with it too. Just watch me, and then just get fired immediately. There was this guy. He would. Oh my god. My coworker. So he was he worked in the electrical department. I believe. Was it electrical? No, it was flooring. My bad. He worked in flooring.
Right.
So he was like in the opposite corner of the store, his department. From where I was in the paint department. And for those of you who work at Home Depot, you know that each department, you're supposed to kind of stick around your own territory unless otherwise told so. Usually. This guy would just like walk around and just like, get to know other people and just like kind of, just do his own thing. And so one day, this man, I'll call him, I don't want to call out real names, so I'll just call him Dave. Dave decides to see this reach, so he looks at one of the aisles and he's like, in his department, he's like, damn, this forklift is in the way. So what does this man do who is not licensed in forklift driving? He decides to turn it on and reverse it out of the aisle and park it to another department that's like right next to his. Long story short, someone else in that same department as him snitched the fuck out of him and got him not fired, but got him a warning. He was so close to getting fired, but his what do you call it? His CXM, you Home Depot workers know what that means. Convinced that he should stay and that the store manager should give him another chance. So he stayed, and eventually I think he either got fired or he quit like a month later. But that dude had balls for getting on a fucking reach and just parking it somewhere else, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? I was just looking at him. I was like, dude, that, like, I can't even defend that. Like, I'm cool with the way you are. Like, I'm cool with you. I can't defend that. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, you're not even certified. Like, I can't defend you at this point.
No, it's like, because he would tell me like he didn't do anything wrong. Like, and a lot of the things he would tell me, he would say like he wasn't doing it wrong, and I'd be like, I mean, I guess, like some of the things were like cool, like okay, I get that, but then that one's just like, dude, you're stupid for that. I'm sorry, you're stupid. So eventually, and then Dave would always come to our department and just like, hey, what's good, guys? And I'm like, hey, dude. And eventually it got to the point where my department's coworkers, they didn't want him around, and they were kind of getting annoyed at his presence. So they told our supervisor, and our supervisor banned him from coming to the paint department and said if he saw him there, he would tell him to go straight back to his department. And So every time he tried and he saw the supervisor, he would book it. And he'd just be like, you won't even try it. This shit was just like, Home Depot was a whole fucking adventure, dude, I swear. It had like I had like 3 total arcs there, I swear. It's fucking funny.
It's like, I was gonna apply there not too long ago. Like, I saw that they were hiring, but the pay that they have, I was like, no thanks, I'll pass.
Yeah, it's probably not great over there, I'm sure.
No, because minimum wage over here is $7.42.
Oh, that's painful, dude. Me as a Cali worker with our $15 minimum wage, or I think it's like $15.50 now, according to my brother.
In New Jersey, it's $15. Minimum wage is $15. However, minimum wage over here is like $7.40.
Bruh, you move to one state over and it's like it cuts in half, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean,
Exactly what I said.
that's so fucked. Whatever. I mean, you know.
Well, where I'm working now, it's like, okay, well, my current job now, it's $10 an hour plus tips that I make. However, this new job that I received is $15 an hour.
Yeah, I mean, Home Depot just sounds like a complete loser at this point. It's like, don't even try it. Like, it's not worth it. Maybe over here it is, if you're like just starting off, but like after your experience, I wouldn't go for Home Depot.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I was like, I'm going to go for something better. Because I guess over here, it's all about experience, according to my brother. So I was like,
It's everywhere. Everywhere's
Yes.
experience.
you'd be quite surprised.
I mean, like,
Some places.
most places want experience. If you do not need experience, it's most likely because it is a starter job or a job that is considered very, basic
Mm-hmm.
and low income. But anyways, yeah, I mean, career-wise, you need experience, which is kind of why I'm scared that I'm not working right now. And I'm only going to school, but I'm just trying to get into my school that I'm trying to transfer to, which,
Well,
by the way,
you're about to become a full-time student, though, right?
this semester I'm a part-time.
Oh.
Yeah. But I did get a voicemail today that kind of concerned me because I updated some stuff and they're like, actually that didn't happen. You didn't update stuff. So fix that. And I'm like, fuck. All right. So I got to go to school tomorrow on a day that I don't have school to check into the transfer center and see what the fuck I'm going to do. Because I don't know. I thought
I feel like that school is always giving you a hard time.
I thought I did what I was supposed to do, but I didn't. Really didn't. I don't know. Something went wrong or
Engineer shit.
something didn't process, so I got to go to school tomorrow and figure that shit out. That's been fun.
STEM majors.
Become an engineer, kids. That's where the money's at. Or computer science, I guess. If you want to,
Everyone
be
wants
depressed.
that lifestyle. If you guys don't want a social life for the rest of your life, join
Computer
STEM.
science. Join STEM. Yeah, just STEM in
Just
general.
join STEM.
Yeah. Honestly. You want your
Anyone can
social
do
life
it.
eradicated? Boom. Go to college.
Want no bitches? Join STEM.
Do you want college debt and loan that will chase you on for the rest of your life? Boom. STEM.
Don't worry, you can pay it off. I
Like
think.
when you're dead. I think of that. Like just parentheses, I think.
Quotation marks.
Oh my god. It's fun. We have fun.
That's why you should start off at community college unless
So-
you've been offered a scholarship for a 4-year education.
You get a free ride.
Mm-hmm.
You ride college's dick, and you take it out.
Just ride the government
Have you?
and cry, and they will give you the money to go to school.
Yeah.
Don't forget to collect that tax break.
Get that W-4. Get the financial aid. And boom. You're in.
My new job.
Financial
gave me
aid
the
is my
best
only
one.
income. That's crazy.
Really?
Financial aid go burr. That, I mean, it's not a lot, but gets the
It's
job
something.
done. Yeah.
I mean,
Keeps
it'll
me-
pay for
it
your
keeps me
books and
fed.
stuff.
Keeps food on the table, you know, every once a week.
How do you feel about people not using their financial aid the correct way?
Sucks to suck. I hope they run out of money for their car that they're paying for and then realize how fucked up they are for thinking they could pay for that. I think that's hilarious. I think people who use financial aid for like anything else is like, I mean, I get it. It's tempting, but it's like, dude, it's called discipline. It's like, I don't know. I don't have the energy to lecture these kids, these misguided motherfuckers that just want to spend all their money on shit. Like, hey, do your thing.
I feel like the only tolerable thing that's acceptable is like using that financial aid money to like buy yourself a laptop or an equipment for school.
Gets a $2,000 PC. Yeah, it's for school. I promise. I fucking promise. I swear on my life.
Downloads like a whole bunch of games.
Downloads Red Dead Redemption 2 and fries it. Fries it on the first day. Oh my god. Don't build your own PC, dude. That shit is ass.
Oh my god.
That took me the whole day to build that shit.
I don't need to build it. If that comes to it, I'll just ask you or someone else.
You can ask a friend to do it too. That would be cheaper. But if you really don't have anyone to build it for you, just get it pre-built. Really not that bad. It's a little more expensive, but it's not that bad.
I feel like that would be the better option.
Yeah. You don't have to be a mechanic or like an engineer though to build a PC. I'm just saying if you don't want to take that time, if you're building it for the first time, it's either going to take you the whole day or multiple days. For me, if I stayed in my room and I just stayed up and just built it.
Bro didn't eat.
I had like a little snack break and I was like, all right, back to this shit. And I took my dog out. But, I think the funniest part about me and my PC is that the cooler isn't even screwed in correctly. There's the fourth screw on the last corner. I couldn't reach it by the time I already did the first three. So I tried so hard to just like screw it in as much as I could. And I still didn't even get it that like tight. So I'm just like, all right, you know what? It's just going to stay that way. So to this day, it's still in there just without a screw. Like not without a screw. It just isn't tightened properly.
Right.
And I hope to God it doesn't go wrong and blow up one day.
Just gonna knock on
Like my
wood for
worst
you.
fear is just it like unscrews the other three and it just starts like rattling in my fucking PC. That would scare the living shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I would fall out of my seat and then jump out of my fucking. I don't know. That shit would scare me.
Bro would turn off everything. Bro would turn off the breaker.
Bro, fuck unplugging the PC. I'm unplugging the house, man. I'm turning off the house's power. Fuck it, dude. I'm not taking any risks. I'm gonna hide in my damn closet after that. Take cover behind my dog. Yeah, dude.
He said, fuck if this house blows up, I'm taking the dog.
It's been working out pretty good though. I think it's a little outdated. The graphics card I think is a little outdated for the time, but it's okay. It's whatever. It's a 2080.
Yeah.
But you have an 1870? What was it again?
Let me check.
I'm almost positive it was an 1870.
You're wrong.
What was it?
A 1650.
Ha! Poor.
Don't call me poor, because it's pretty much good for a laptop. That's pretty good for my laptop when you think about it.
you play like Dead by Daylight. Done. Play Gang Beast.
Because the guy was like, yeah, you can even play Call of Duty.
No, don't try it. Do not, for the sake of your house, or for the sake of all that is good, do not try it. I know it was the Asus, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't try it. It's not that durable.
Intel Core i7.
It's not military grade
Asus.
laptop. What does a military grade laptop look like, bro? Honestly,
hyping it up, though.
do you have a decal on your laptop or like stickers and stuff? You decorate it?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting monitor LED lights that you wrap around the monitor. But then I was thinking like that's too much light.
Your room is very boring.
I know. I know. It fucking sucks, dude.
You need like a few posters, a few LED lights.
I don't want LED lights. They're too fucking like bright. I know you can make them dimmer. I know that. But I don't like the thought of my room being like covered in light. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. It gives me a weird like I want my room to be like multiple colors at one time. I don't like it being like red one time and blue another. Like I don't like that. That's just not me. I'd rather paint my room or something. I mean, I know that would be a hassle. But it's just like I can't do LED lights. I've thought about it. I've thought long and hard about it. I will never do LED lights. I can't.
What if you got like the what about this what is it? The space lamp or whatever. Like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
projector?
about. Like the little projector thing.
Yeah, I have one in my room. It's not so bad.
I don't know. I'm just I'm not a baby, so I don't need a nightlight.
You know what? Screw you.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That was disgusting. I don't know what is wrong with me. I've been burping
That
up a storm.
sounded watery.
I have been on like a major protein diet, so I think that could be it. I think everything's just digesting now. I had like
sounded
I
very
had a cool
watery.
wrap from Chick-fil-A. It was watery because I'm drinking water too. But I had a cool wrap from Chick-fil-A, which is actually pretty good.
I
Cool
had
wrap.
pad thai.
Not sponsored by Chick-fil-A. By the way. Just
You heard?
Chick-fil-A. What's up?
I had pad thai.
Like Thai food?
Yeah, it was just pad thai.
Pad Thai?
Mhm.
Is it that's like a Pennsylvania thing?
No, that's Thai food.
I know, but it's like, is it just that I don't know. Never mind.
No.
It's just a local thing.
Oh my god.
I know what Thai food is. I know
Oh.
what that is. I was just asking if it's like a popular
never
Thai
had-
food place.
Oh my
No.
god, you never had pad thai?
I don't think we have one.
My brother in Christ, it's a dish.
Oh. Damn it. Don't I look dumb? No, I guess I have not had fat Thai before. What is that? Fat? How do you say it?
Pad thai.
Pad, like pads, like girls like have pads.
Oh my god. That's on our bucket list. We have to go find a pad thai place.
I thought you were, I don't know why, but I thought you were going like, that's our bucket list. We have to get pads for you. I don't know why. That was where you're going with that. Man.
But it's super good.
I'll try it out. I'll try it. I'm willing to try anything. You know
Are
what?
you
I'm
sure
not willing
about
to
that?
try. No, I was gonna say I'm not gonna try.
I was gonna be like, Well, astrologically,
My brother in Christ tried being gay.
well, astrological wise, Geminis are known for like
Not
saying
trying
they
new
want to
things.
try. No, they want to try new things. They say like, "Oh, I need to try something new," but then they don't do it.
Well, guess what? Fuck you, universe. I'm gonna prove you wrong. So, there.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you like gulp? No.
Nope.
What, did you fucking yell in the mic?
Oh
From my
my
end, it
God.
cut off, but I'm probably gonna turn you down. But anyways, yeah, you did. I'm assuming you did.
Yeah, I just said gulp really loud on the mic.
Nice, that's hot, man. Dude, have you ever like, what, have you ever like almost choked to death?
Yes, and that was when I was like taking the laundry basket upstairs.
What? Where is this
And
going?
then, like when I was going up the stairs, it hit like against my chest and it went up and it got stuck there for a second.
What?
And so yeah, it was so scary because like I was in the basement and I was going up. And so it got stuck for a second until like I moved back just a bit. And then I moved the basket up first and then I went up.
Wait, I don't get it. What did you choke on?
The laundry basket.
What?
Yeah, it was like pressed against me.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, that's fucking crazy. That shit was straight up trying to kill you.
Cause like what ended up happening was I was in what is it? No, not the garage. The basement. And so when you're going down to the basement of like my old house, my grandma has like this shelf, right? That's like above the stair thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you go down, you kind of have to like move your head down just a bit. So when I was going up the stairs with the laundry basket, I was going up and then I moved it like.
I like that car in the background. I just gotta say.
Oh my
really
God.
love that. Really love that while you were telling the peak of your story. Just gotta say, what kind of car was that, by the way? No.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So
So I guess it just like it just like fall on you and it pressed against you or something.
no, as I was like carrying it, like, what was it? I guess I moved it up and it got close to my chest, and so when I was going up the stair, like it got stuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
like,
That doesn't really count. You could have just put it down. I get what you're saying. Like
I
you're
wasn't
going
thinking for a second. Like I was so confused. I was like, "What the fuck?"
up. You're like, I can't breathe. What is this? Hold up.
Yeah, it didn't feel real, so I was like,
Hold up. I'm fainting. What is this? What's happening?
"Hold up, I'm not breathing."
Oxygen?
Have you
Where?
Like, have you ever choked on something?
Yeah, dude. This
Oh
is the
my
dumbest
God.
thing I've. But this is like this is like a food. I'm not talking about like getting squished or nothing. This is like actual choking. I me and my brother, we lived in this apartment a while back, and we had a box of Gushers. So I was just eating some Gushers. I was like, I love Gushers. I love that. You know, if you pinch them, you never know where they're gonna go. You never know where that liquid's gonna go. You pinch it, right, and this isn't part of the story, but you pinch the Gusher, and it could go like to the left or to the right. I can never figure it out. Like I'm trying to, anyways. So I have a bunch of Gushers, right, and I get like 3 in my mouth, and so my brother's there, and he's just like, chilling. I think he's on his phone, so he can't hear me, but. So I start eating the Gushers and I bite into them, and the one time that the liquid wants to go where like to the same place, the same time, the liquid goes into my throat and closes up my throat. So, like, I swear the liquid was thick enough to actually close my throat, and I was gagging, and I was like trying to gasp for air. And eventually, it like I had to run to my kitchen sink, and I was just like, like,
Oh my god.
I did not just die by eating Gushers. Like, I did not just almost die by eating Gushers, bro. This is not just
Could you
happening.
imagine, like, cause of death? Gushers.
My brother looked from the couch. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, I almost fucking died by Gushers." I'm like, and he just looked back at his phone. It's like,
All right, cool.
yeah. Yeah, great story, fucking idiot. And so that was scary because it actually, I did get at the point, it got to the point where I got teary eyed, and that's when it's like serious. I mean, I didn't like get like to the point where I was like seeing the light, but it was still scary because I just was not getting any air. I was like, oh shit, this is
To the point, his life flashed before his eyes.
oh god, no, I. Yeah, exactly.
Your brother's reaction afterwards is like so funny. He's like, oh.
He just, I don't know. He was going through shit, but I think
Having brothers is so humbling, though.
Younger brothers, you mean?
No, just having brothers in general is so humbling.
Well, you're a girl, so that's different. You have a brother
I mean-
as a brother. If you have a brother as a guy, that's a bond you can't break. But if you're, every time you tell me about your brothers, it really just sounds like you're just being like the mom version too. Like you're like the mom patch. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're the updated patch of mom.
Yeah, but like having brothers too, it's like they be protective.
They do.
Like,
They do.
what
Yeah,
is
like
it?
in the right moment and right time, they will be protective for sure. Like without a doubt. I remember me and my brother would like, we'd. Do you know what handball is?
Handball?
Yeah, handball.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that sport. You can't. You gotta have it bounce. You hit like the little red rubber ball, and you bounce it on the ground, and it hits the wall. You can't have it hit the wall without bouncing, and you can't have it double bounce.
Oh, you mean volley cheese?
Don't tell me that's actually what you guys call it over there. That is retarded. Say that again for the audience to hear.
Volley cheese?
Volley cheese?
Volley cheese. Like
Volley
volleyball, but with
with B.
volley. No, with cheese at the end.
Oh, volley cheese.
Yeah.
I have no words.
It's like to play volley cheese is like you hit a volleyball, right? And you can't hit it twice after, like, say you hit it and it comes back to you. No, wait.
That is
It's
not
like
what
when
I'm
you-
talking about.
No, listen. Hold on. So, like, when you hit it and it's, like, still in your area, you can't hit it again. But it also can't touch the ground.
Again, that is not what I'm talking about.
All right, then.
I'm talking about hitting the ball against a wall. You know what butt ball is? Please tell me, for the love of God, you know what butt ball is.
What's butt ball?
Okay. We're ending the podcast here. Thank you guys for watching. No, okay. Like, I can't believe this. Do you guys not have fun things over there? Like, okay,
Do
basically,
you forget, like, what school I went to? Minorities.
yeah, okay, but so was our school. I mean, I was the minority there. Oh no, okay. Never mind. Okay, we're both stupid. All right. Anyways, I was just gonna say how me and my brother would like team up in handball, and usually you're not supposed to team up, but like it's one of those mental things, right? Where if it's like a free for all, you're like, okay, me and you, we're teams, just because.
Yeah.
And that was really cool because it's like he would never hit a hard one for me. If it was ever for me, he wouldn't hit a hard one, and I wouldn't hit a hard one for him either. But there's like a lot of tricks you could do, like slices, bullets. Bullets you don't want to do, but like slices, cross countries, perfect.
Cross countries is ironic.
I kind of just realized that. That's kind of funny, but it was just cool. I don't know. It was like a little childhood like memory I got, like when me and him just like we just looked at each other and we're just like, yep, we already know. But I cannot believe you don't know what handball is.
I heard.
And I cannot believe you thought it was like a volleyball.
Volley cheese.
Whatever. Volley cheese, volleyball.
We played silent ball,
What the fuck is that?
where you toss the ball with each other in silence in a classroom.
Wait, what?
And if you miss catching it, you're out.
Okay. What if you're not silent? You're also out.
Yeah.
So if you say like "fuck," you're like out. I think
Yeah,
we'd
you'd
play something like
qualified.
that. I think, but I was talking more like recess, which, if for any of you who are watching that isn't in middle school yet, first of all, stop watching. Second of all, you guys don't have recess in middle school, so you guys are gonna have fun with that.
We had a recess, I had recess all the way from preschool to 6th grade. And then 7th and so on, we didn't have recess anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of what I said. You're so goofy today, Darla. You know?
I'm not goofy. I'm just saying, sometimes people are like, oh, middle school starts from 6th grade to
Oh, I see what you're saying.
8th grade.
It's
So
really
recess
dependent on the
stops at
schools.
6th grade.
It's dependent. For my middle school started 6th grade, which was probably the worst year of my life. But
Mm-hmm.
you know,
I can vouch that too.
yeah, that shit was just not even worth talking about. But that was when I
Did
peaked in
listen,
soccer.
Oh, of course you were.
Yeah, you know. What with my brown skin?
You're
my amazing-
literally white.
God, the fuck! Don't give these guys the wrong idea. I was
I'm
the
just kidding.
best defender
He's
known to
literally-
man. Bro, they literally made me defender, bro. That's how you know your shit. Like, yeah, stick to the back and just, hit it away. I always did, and I just felt like so useless. I hit it away, and I was just like, okay, what's up, guys? So, like, I would just look at the other defenders, like, oh, how you doing? And of
did
course, the
soccer
coach's
for a
son was midfielder, the best position. So
It's always the fucking coach's son, or it's always I don't know. I fucking hate those kids sometimes.
for real,
Because it's either they don't let that privilege get to their head, or they do let it get to their head, and they're just a hot mess.
me and his son though, I think we were pretty tight. Like,
I mean, that's good though.
yeah, we at one point we were like talking, and his dad's like, "Hey, Daniel, other guy, run a lap." I'm like, "All right, as long as I get to do it with my best buddy ever," And that was the first time I wore cleats, and I was like, "Dude, this shit is crazy. I could just kick someone and kill them. I do like a kung fu move, just be like, boom, and they're dead."
I remember when I had to go to soccer practice, I didn't know where my cleats were, and my mom got so mad at me.
Because you
She's like,
lost them.
"You better find those fucking cleats." I swear
The
to God,
championship
better
is
find those
tomorrow. You
cleats.
better not fuck this up for me.
She was just like, "You better find your cleats. I swear to God, no." I was like, bruh. And my shin guards. That was another thing, too.
Oh man, though you need those for sure,
I know.
especially if you're young. That
I
shit.
didn't remember where they were. And she was like, "What do you mean you can't find your shin guards?"
It's always interesting when like you kick the opponent or whatever happens with you both your legs, and like one guy will be like fucking messed up, and the other guy will be like, that didn't hurt that bad. Like depending on like how you get hit, that's so interesting. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause sometimes you'll get punched, right? Yeah, like on the shoulder or something or whatever. And then sometimes depending on where it's at, it won't hurt as much. But then, like another spot, it's like she's like, "Oh, I'm out. That's it. Like I'm fucking done."
I
Like,
quit. I give up.
yeah. But luckily, I never got too injured in soccer. And the only bone I've broken is my ring finger on my right hand. Wait, was my right hand or left hand? I don't remember. That was... Oh my god. Have you ever broken a bone?
No.
That's lame. You don't skate? You're not a true skater? You poser.
I did fall, and I remember hitting my head and coming back with a bunch of bruises and shit.
You fell, he came back, and you're in that cart from Skyrim. Like, welcome back.
You remember when I was skating and then like I busted my lip and that shit got me so upset?
I remember that, dude. I remember that. I felt so bad. I was like, damn, you ate shit, but I feel bad still. I mean, I was like, I mean, you suck at skating, but I mean, I still feel bad. You good? Man,
Oh
do
my
you
God,
still skate anymore?
Since I moved here, I haven't.
You should.
But also because it's too cold. But I was like, I kind of want to get back into it.
I think you should. It's a good idea.
Mhm. Remember when you tried to do a kickflip in the house?
Yeah. I used my brother's skateboard and I ate. I didn't eat shit, but I almost did multiple times. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like skinnier too. I think that was like when we kind of like first met. That was like almost a year ago.
That's crazy. It's been like almost a year.
Yeah, dude. Dude, yeah. You know, and honestly, 2022 wasn't too bad for me. I kind of wanted to talk about that. What do you think about 2022 overall? Like, how did it go for you?
It went pretty okay. I mean, like, I graduated and shit. I mean, despite the
You
fact
made it.
that... Yeah, despite the fact that I had to let go of, like, a pretty long relationship
Yeah, that's true.
towards, like, going into 2022.
Yeah.
That really hurt. However, I guess shit happened for a reason.
Yeah. The stars made it
So-
happen. It's for a
I
reason.
mean, I guess. I don't want to blame it entirely on that, but
Renegade. I don't know.
Mercury Renegade.
It's Mercury Renegade. I must break up with you, honey. That'd be funny, bro, if someone like actually like went off to that point where it's like, I'm sorry.
You know what? They can't blame it on Mercury retrograde, but there could be times where it's like, you know what? It makes you realize because you're like thinking into like, what is it? The past, because retrograde is a time of like evaluating, you know?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they were like doing reevaluation and they
Yeah.
wanted to make some changes.
But
You
I
know,
was
it's
I was saying like, what if there's nothing wrong and they're just like, oh, sorry, I have to dump you because of this event. You know what I mean?
Then what goes around comes back.
Yeah. I don't
Like
know.
you can't really blame it
Yeah.
on that. It's like, oh my god, sorry that like I crashed your car. On
I'm
this
such a. I love
like,
saying that.
alright.
It's so fucking hilarious, dude.
But it's those people that ruin it for like the rest.
That's true. Yeah. No, seriously. It's like I'm an asparagus.
But yeah, 2022 like really taught me a lot, and it opened the door for me now in 2023. So
Yeah, dude. Honestly, it wasn't a bad year. It was pretty productive for me. I mean, I think I got a lot done. There's so much you could do in 1 year. It's like, I don't know. I think some people take it for granted. I think a lot of people have a good reason to hate the recent years, which is understandable.
I mean, they can hate, but eventually they're gonna like respect the fact that
They had that
everything played out.
experience, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got so mad because I was like, why the fuck did I lose? And then at the end of the day, it's like, well, I didn't lose. I lost the game. So,
Yeah. You lost the battle, not the war.
damn straight. So I was like, oh, I lost you as a friend, but I still have this friend. So
Take that L.
I'm still vibing. Still cheesing.
Oh. Wow. Just threw up in my mouth.
That gulp was pretty loud, bro.
Was it actually? My bad.
Yeah, I heard it.
I'll probably
It sounds like a nice gulp.
out myself. Oh my god. You remember those like those like fuck those like Valorant like call outs but like in real life? Like this guy talks in
I know what you're
Valorant
talking
call-outs.
about.
Yeah. Your brother was showing us. What was one of them? It was like,
Oh, you're
Fuck.
throwing.
oh, you're so throwing right now. Like, fuck, there's a one with like like the dad. It's like, oh, it's not my fault. My dad was throwing. Or I don't fucking remember, but they were so funny.
think I know what you're
Editor,
talking
if you
about.
can put a name up or TikTok clip of the guy that I'm talking about, that would be great. Because this guy is funny. You guys should check him out. He talks in like Valorant callouts, and the shit is fucking hilarious. Like, does it in real life, like breaking up with my girlfriend, but in like Valorant callouts.
You're actually throwing.
He's like, you're actually
breaking up
throwing
with
right
me?
now, like for
You're
real.
actually
Like,
throwing.
like
Bro, I can't even talk right now. A skull emoji times 10.
Yeah.
She
Oh my
doesn't even
God.
want to be my pocket sage anymore.
Oh my god, I'm done, dude. That was funny. I don't know. I laughed so fucking hard after watching that.
It was funny because the way we were repeating it afterwards, too.
I think we made
towards
up our
each other.
own, but I forgot the one. I think it has something to do with like, oh, it's not my fault. My dad is out of my life or some shit. I forgot what I said. It was so funny.
We gotta look at that again.
Yeah. I
I
think
was
have
going to
the
say
text.
it to you not too long ago, but then after that, I was like, nah, he wouldn't get it.
He wouldn't
probably
remember.
forgot.
He wouldn't remember. Yeah.
He probably forgot.
Yeah. Me and my rotting memory, which by the way used to be really good, but now it's just complete garbage now.
Surprisingly, mine is still good.
That's good. I mean, I kind of exaggerated. It's not that bad, but it's getting worse. I could clearly tell. It's
Okay, I
like,
felt that.
yeah, it's coming with age. My dad's memory is getting worse too. I feel a little bad. He's like in his 40s now. He's like, you know, he's
Mhm.
age is starting to like get to him. He's like, fuck. Yeah, he's only 42. I'm like, damn, dude.
You're so young, but still so young.
Yeah, yeah.
You're too young to be forgetting like this.
Shit, dude. I mean, fuck, it's what you make of it, I guess. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
fuck. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose all my memory by 30.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. I'm chilling over here.
I have pretty good memory to an extent, but that's because I developed some not so good coping skills that made me forget easily.
Up top.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, unhealthy habits.
Oops, got your coping skills. Let's see what we got. That's not a healthy
Oops, I
coping
just
skill.
fruit ninja'd myself. Whoopsie daisies.
You didn't even know what that meant until I
I
told
did
you.
not, dude. That was a term I was not familiar with, and I was like,
You're
what?
like, what's Fruit Ninja? And I explained it, and you were like,
You're like, oh, it's because you're not
"Oh."
mentally ill. No kidding. You're like, oh, you had a normal, privileged life.
Oh, so you're normal.
I'm like, what's normal? You mean that cat from Garfield? Oh, I thought you'd laugh at that. I thought you'd get it.
No,
Alright.
I don't know what's that.
Whatever.
This is a good example of what my memory means.
Fucking. Oh god, I'm terrible.
So you're not mentally ill?
What a
Oh,
flex. God damn. So
must be
you
nice.
don't have a chemical imbalance? Dude, I swear that's like
No.
I swear it's like more common to not to have a chemical balance than to not have one. I swear. Like it's like we've devolved, man.
I feel like everyone has their fair share of struggles
No, I know. I'm just saying like
that like causes a chemical imbalance. Even like
No,
the deaths of, like, a family
listen.
member.
Listen. You
Oh
know what
my
I
God.
you know what I
Okay.
thought about like last month or some shit. Okay. You know how like in the 80s and the 90s like they had a lot like their pop songs were a lot more like motivational and their rock songs were like, you know, you're the best around, nothing's gonna ever keep, you know, like all that shit.
Mhm.
Like you can get like 10 songs automatically from the top of your head and like this is motivational as fuck. But you go to this time zone, this 2020 and above. Look at all our fucking depressing, unmotivated, fucking terrible pop songs. It's like Like, you know what I'm
I just
saying?
don't like this new generation of music.
It's so fucking awful. It's like
Ice Spice. I'm sorry.
It's
but
not even,
Ice
like-
Spice is not even good.
I can't even defend it. It's so bad. It's like I mean, even the genre like rock is just redefined now. It's not even rock anymore. Like
Since when did MGK become rock or punk?
so when did Imagine
When did-
Dragons become rock?
When did Olivia Rodrigo became punk? I was like, what? I was like, she's not even punk, bro. And I was
It's
so mad.
like I
'cause they were
said,
like,
a whole
"Oh
circle,
my
bro.
God."
This society needs to be nuked.
Like, you have the wrong idea of punk and alt, bro. I don't even want to know what they think metal is.
My brother in
MGK
Christ.
thought he was metal.
My brother in Christ, the 90s called. They want your soul. I don't know. I thought that was a very interesting thought, and I was like thinking, like, do you think if there were more songs like the ones from the 80s, do you think we'd be more motivated? Do you think our
I mean,
like
we just need the old music back, bro.
our society, like as a music genre, like as every genre, like, do you think we just got too sad and just too depressing now? I think we
I
did.
feel like it depends, because I feel like people's like it's like what I say. The art is expanding, and art is becoming a bigger thing now.
Yeah.
So, I guess our emotions and shit just.
Get the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about
And
emotions
It becomes
nowadays.
like a work. It becomes a work of art to the point that people just like it. But then it's like, what even is this shit, and what does it mean?
It doesn't fucking sound catchy. I don't get me wrong, a lot of the new songs are really good, but it's like they're not, the message isn't great. Like, they're never great, you know? It's like
Thought I was feeling you.
they're
Bad
pretty
Boys
bad
and Munch.
messages. Like, I'm just saying, and I'm not like, you know, saying like, oh, it's Illuminati and 666, all that. You know, that's a whole other thing, but
That's a whole other conspiracy.
that's a whole other
that I
topic.
could go into.
that maybe we'll get into, but I'm just saying, like, in the sense that like our drive, or like, you know, like our drive to make good music and make it motivational, I think it's gone. I think that's dead. I think it's just gonna get worse. It's like all the songs are just about like breaking up and how shit I feel after breaking up, and like
These romantic songs aren't even romance. It's more like
it's more like
I just-
obsession and mentally
I just
fucked up
caught the
songs.
bitch.
Like
I just spent a bag.
yeah.
Yeah. Dropped a bag on this bitch. Yeah, and I'm about to get another bitch the next day. And it's like, what happened to like
That, I'm not gonna lie, that as far as hip hop goes, that's been consistent for like the last 20 years. So, you know, that has been.
But they didn't refer to like women or like love songs or rap. Love rap?
Yeah,
I
but they're
don't
not
know.
the same thing.
It's not the same anymore. That's why it gets me upset. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like the fact that now this is like guys are posting their girlfriends to that type of music, and it's like, are you serious?
Well, the girls allow it, so, you know, they're cool with it.
Guess.
They are. If they weren't, they would stand up to it and just be like, you know. But no, they don't, you know, they're cool
Dramatic sigh. I guess. If that's what you like.
with it. Fuck, I don't like it. It's just the reality. Like, these girls are just, that's what they're into. They're like, I like being called a
Notice
bitch.
how you said girls and not women?
Okay, whatever. Same diff. I don't know. Maybe I'm sexist. Who knows? Gotta take a sexist test. I gotta take a personality test and figure out if I'm sexist or not. That's another thing that's been popping up a lot. Those like autistic personality tests, where you just diagnose yourself and you're like, hey, I have ADHD or I have autism or Asperger's.
I can't stand these people self-diagnosing themselves. Placebo effect is crazy.
Google go crazy with their diagnosis. Have a sore throat? Oh, you're probably going to fucking die.
Well, guys, this is my last Snapchat post. I'm dying.
Google said so.
Google said I was.
Yeah, so
According to Google, it said I was autistic.
Google doesn't
so
lie.
I guess I'm autistic.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That gets me so upset.
Yeah, I think less. I don't know. Maybe it's happening more. Maybe it's happening less. I don't know. I don't hear about it enough to know. But I remember one time I was like having like heart flutters, and I just looked it up, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, you know, like I actually like cried and shit. I was young too. I was like
Really?
like 12 or some shit, and I was got scared. I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. You know, it's just like
Bro had a whole anxiety attack.
yeah, yeah, and my heart started pumping before the fucking attack. Like, goddamn, that made sure worse for sure. I just like
Bro was there contemplating everything.
bro was
Bro
seeing.
was writing his will.
I was seeing my life flash before my eyes at the age of 12. It's like,
It's like I was telling people, I was like, I swear I feel 50, but I'm only 18.
oh my god, you gotta fix that. Really, that's
I
not
was
good.
like, mentally, I feel like I'm 50, but
Oh,
bro, I'm only
mentally. What about
18.
physically?
Physically? Oh, still young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Physically, I feel like I'm 16, dude. Like, honestly, like I feel like young as fuck. I feel like I could have.
Physically? No, at night, as soon as I wake up, I feel like I'm 50 with these back pains. But
And
then
those bags
throughout
under
the
your
day-
eyes and that robe.
Yeah.
That mug.
Leave my cardigan out of this.
Sorry, I
I have like
to
a
remind you.
vendetta against my cardigan.
It's just so cardigan-y.
I should buy you one.
No, don't. Don't
Since
do
you want
that.
to make fun of my cardigan so bad.
I'll burn it. I'll
Bro,
no.
If you want a
From
cardigan,
Pennsylvania,
you could
burn
just
it.
ask.
I'll put a lighter on that shit and I'll leave it on.
Hey, you got a box from this place. Just burn it.
Burn it. Make it into a dumpster fire for the hobos.
No. I just mail Pato to your house.
Oh my god, I could just I just picture like a little clip of like it's like it moves and shit, and it just goes P-A-D-O, and then I just blow it up.
I'd feel like, no, I feel like you wouldn't. You would be so mad, but then you just like leave it there in the back hiding.
I leave it in my closet, bro. If I ever heard that turn on in my closet, I would, bro, it'd be over for me.
I
would
don't want
fucking
this
move.
anymore.
Yeah,
Throw the house away.
it'd be like
Burn it.
I'm like,
Just burn
what
the house
fuck?
down.
Yeah, for real, dude. I ain't having no paranormal shit in my house.
Not in my house.
Not my country and not my house.
Go back to your country,
Nick.
Mexican. Whoa.
Whoa. Distant youth getting edgy.
I
Oh,
don't know
man.
about that cheese.
Unfiltered, ladies and gentlemen. Unfiltered. We said it. All right. You agreed to the terms and services. All right. You
Mhm.
agreed to the conditions, so you will listen to us go max edgy mode. One day we got to do that. We just say the worst things possible. We just see what happens.
POV every episode.
Every episode starting now. No.
Whoa.
I'm going to get canceled, guys. It's over for me.
Daniel from Distant Youth is cancelled.
It's like on CNN and everything. This just in. Some amateur podcast started on YouTube. Stirs a lot of drama.
Amateur mechanical engineer.
Oh my god. No. Don't give me that
Starring in
title.
hit podcast.
We're going to make engineers look bad. No.
I mean, they already do. They're already known for being misogynist.
Are they? What?
Yeah.
Where'd you hear that?
You haven't heard that?
No.
There's some engineers out there that are known for being misogynist towards women that's entering the STEM program.
That's weird, but I think you're thinking of more professors, not engineers. Professors don't count as engineers.
No, I'm hearing this towards like reality.
Oh. Well, fuck
Maybe
you
it hasn't
guys then.
happened. That hasn't happened where you are yet. However, I guess like that happened around. I've seen some
Source,
few articles.
trust me, bro. No, I'm kidding. Maybe you can bring that up and show me later. That'd be cool. I would love
Yeah.
to see that because honestly, I do believe you. I just like, and I get it. No, I don't get it. I'm not gonna defend it. I'm just saying like, there are a lot of men in the engineering field. There's only one girl in our engineering class, and by girl I mean woman because she's like in her 30s. But the girl amount of girls in our class is pretty much like a 1 to 15 ratio. It's crazy. And it's just like that's not anyone's fault. It's just girls
Not everyone can do it.
don't want to be smart. I don't know. It's fucked up. I shouldn't say that. No, what I'm trying to say is
Not a lot of girls can do it.
what I'm saying is girls don't
mean, they
belong
can
in the
do it.
engineering field.
No, they can do it. It's just like the mentality they have, I guess. If you don't.
Yeah, no, I mean
Believe
it's
you
a
can
whole
do it,
thing.
then-
It's a whole thing. I mean, you think girl and you hear nurse. You hear my bad. You hear girl and you think nurse. Like when I was younger, that's all I would think when I hear girl. Like, oh, she's probably gonna be a nurse or doctor or a healthcare patient. Not patient. God damn it, worker.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, but I never thought that women could not do STEM. I just think that they don't feel like it. I don't know.
I wanted to do STEM, but then I was told that I wouldn't be able to go into the field because I wasn't good at math. So I was like, yeah, you're right.
Well, that math is a big part of it sometimes, but in the work field, not really.
I feel like
Unless you're
realistically-
working with in a math field, specifically for your job, it's not really going to be math oriented. Not even for engineering. It's more physics.
I was told it was more math oriented.
Well, whoever told you that, it doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about and should
Well, I forget.
stuff
you.
it.
Yeah.
When it comes to like how jobs really are, I only trust people who have been working, and that guy does not sound like he's been working as a STEM person. So I'm just gonna. But he shouldn't. He also shouldn't be telling people, "Oh, you shouldn't do this because you're not good at math." Like, bruh, anyone can get good at math if they want to. That's it's the whole
Yeah.
fucking point of learning. That's the whole
Well, I
concept.
guess- I don't
Dude,
know,
isn't
I
it
feel
crazy that
like-
women couldn't even go to school?
Yeah.
Like, I think even like nowadays, like women still can't go to school in some countries. Like that's crazy. So women are just like second class citizens in other places. Like I don't think women here understand how good they have it. Sometimes, maybe you do.
Mhm.
I'm sure you do. I'm not gonna say maybe
Yeah.
you do. I'm sure you do. But it's just
However,
like
it's like the way we've been treated too. The way we get treated.
yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This world's full of it's a man's world. That's the sad reality of this world. It's a man's world, so it's going to stay like that forever.
I highly doubt. I think one day it'll change. Someone will want to take the lead.
Yeah, but I don't know. You think about like
I guess because we both have different views, but I feel as though like no one's really in control of the world except you. I mean, you still have to follow the laws, of course, but realistically, we're living in the Matrix.
well, in
I
a
believe
sense that the
like, I believe that.
well, okay. That's interesting because I didn't think you actually believe something like that. So what, you think we're all like just little, like we're in a video game or something? What? No, like elaborate. I want to hear this. Like, what do you? This was just new to me. Like, what's up? I'm just
what I
curious.
believe in. I don't believe that there is heaven or hell.
Oh no, oh yeah, no,
Like we're here. This is our hell. This is the world that we chose to be in. Because realistically, before, listen, I'm not trying to get shot by the CIA, but before
dude, we're literally gonna get like 2 views in this podcast. We're chilling.
before we come into this lifetime, we choose. We know what we're going to deal with, what we're going to come into
Yeah.
before we're even born.
Yeah, a lot of people believe that. I honestly believe that. In a sense, I don't know how it really is or really goes, and no one does. But in some sense, I kind of do believe like we were alive like at some point in some spiritual way, and we chose to come to Earth. I do believe that. But the way you
Sometimes
worded
we
that
come
was just
back
like
here.
Matrix, like that's a whole nother concept.
Because realistically, time isn't real. We say, like, oh, I'll do this, like, the right time, or I'll do this when the right time happens. However, we keep saying that as, like, a tactic out of fear. Because realistically, we're scared to act on those things. You know? And it's, like, because of fear holding us back, that's why we don't.
So what you're saying is, okay, I understand the whole time thing not being like real in a sense because time is a man-made concept.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I think you're just kind of like, I don't know where you're kind of heading with this, to be honest. Like I just kind of like lost you for a second.
I'm trying to word this properly without like sounding like I'm insane.
No, you're good. Just
I remember last time I tried explaining this to someone,
and they're like, put
yeah.
her away.
They're like, yeah, you're insane, buddy. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm like, this is real.
We're in the Matrix, guys. Justin Bieber's gonna see me in the metaverse.
No, but
No,
I just feel like
I just wanted you to elaborate. I think this stuff's like interesting. It's just like
I feel like the things that we believe in, once we stop believing into these expectations, is when we actually find peace within ourselves and stop believing that you need to, like, what is it?
be constricted down by like society.
Mm-hmm. Or it's like, what is it? I'm trying to find what it is. It's like I recently saw something like this. It's like you don't need to keep jeopardizing your health. You don't need to keep thinking that money is everything and money is the only way that'll keep you living. It's like, yes, you do need money to buy things to survive, but you need to also realize that it's literally not everything in the way we see it.
So you're saying that like if you don't see yourself as constricted by funds or money or laws, you kind of just make your own path.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
eventually, once you become your true self, that's when, once you're able to believe, like, oh, I can just go and spend this, because eventually it'll come back to me. And it's not saying don't work at all. And it's like, no. It's like once you believe that you can make the money, or that you don't need to have money all the time, once you think it, you'll receive it.
Yeah. Okay, I see
So-
what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I believe that in a sense, but if you don't believe you need money, you're not going to work towards making a lot of it. You know what I mean?
It depends, though. 'Cause,
Yeah, it depends on the person,
I'm
right?
Here. Now I'm here and I'm like, oh, I don't really need to. I don't want to be like not need to work as hard, because realistically, I still do bust my ass at work.
Yeah, right.
But it's like, it's not everything to.
But it's not your whole life. I get what you're saying. You
But
know,
I feel like, again, it really depends on the person too, because someone else could be like, think the same thing as me, but do something completely opposite.
Yeah. I think if you mold yourself a proper path, I think for sure someone can make this happen. Make whatever kind of like visualization of their life that they can make it a reality. The thing is,
That's why you gotta stop saying it'll happen or I'll do this at the right time. Because realistically, there is no right time. And so, say the opportunity comes where you're like, oh, I'll do this at the right time. And that right time could be now. And you don't take, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you're saying don't procrastinate, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, but I wouldn't say like time is like.
Listen,
Okay, here's the thing about what you're saying. Look, the whole like time isn't that's a weird argument to make. Like saying like, oh, time isn't really a thing. I mean, yes, you're right. But when you're talking about work and hard work and prospering and like getting shit done, time's gonna matter. Time is very much gonna matter, for sure. I mean, I get what you're saying.
True.
Seize the opportunity while you can, and not before it's too late. But like, you can't be late, and like your argument is also.
Of course. Like, I know I'm not that stupid where I'm like, oh yeah, time's not real. I'm just gonna be late to work. No, that's not what I meant. It's like realistically, time's not real when it comes to doing what you want, doing what you're meant to be here for.
Yeah.
I believe we're all here to serve a purpose. That's why I say we're all capable of reaching big. However, because of that fear of failure, we don't want to do it.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's definitely a problem that a lot of people have, for sure. I was kind of having a hard time seeing why you were tying in time to that, but I think I kind of understand where you're going with that. I just didn't get what you were saying at first. I was like, what does that have to do with this?
I don't know. I don't like have a good way of explaining things.
Yeah.
I just have a good thing like retaining it.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But again, I just feel like the reason why I stumble on my words a lot is because I guess not everyone's meant to hear what I say, or I guess I'm not used to speaking.
That's that's why we're doing this. So we have an audience now who can, let us know what they think. So speaking of this audience and speaking of this show, I think it's going to be time to wrap it up, Darlena. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in once again. Gotta say, if you guys like what you're seeing, feel free to comment. Let us know if our show is shit. It really appreciate it if we get some feedback. But again, you guys don't have to do shit, dude. You guys live your own lives. Do your thing. But thank you guys for watching. This is episode 3, and again, next episode we are going to have a guest on the show. So stay tuned for episode 4. It'll be me, Darla, and a special guest coming on. So
Ooh.
Yeah, right? The excitement. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.